Yeah, I actually got to have a conversation with Aaron Paul. I don't think any of you have ever seen me like fanboy giggling and kicking my legs up in my chair like in nervousness and excitement, but you're about to. I've said this a lot. Breaking Bad, I think, is a perfect show. I followed Aaron Paul's work for the longest time. I am lucky enough to be in a game with Aaron Paul, but I never met him or anything. We recorded lines on separate ends of the country. So Matt reached out through Dispatch to see if Aaron Paul would be open to just like shooting the shit with me for a little bit, and he was. And I think we had an amazing conversation. And not only was I, butterflies in my tummy, even my technology, I think, was nervous meeting Aaron Paul, because my mic, for some reason, set itself to like half power. So it actually is kind of hard to hear me, and I sound really, really shy and like quiet and timid, because for some reason my mic volume set itself super fucking low. So I want to just get that out of the way at the top of this video here, because it does sound like I'm doing like a little bit of ASMR sometimes here in this conversation. But trust me, I was bold and assertive with my intonation and everything. So it's just the mic kind of let me down a little bit on the recording. Now, to be clear, while we are in Dispatch together, this is not like a PR push for Dispatch or anything, but it is something we talked about because we're just both very hyped to be a part of the project. But I want to make it clear, this is not a sponsored video or anything. I don't want that shit to get twisted. This is truly just, it was almost like a Make-A-Wish thing here for me, where because we worked on this together, we were able to at least ask if he'd be interested in, talking to fucking Cro-Magnon goober like me, and he was nice enough to take some time to sit down and entertain some really dumbass questions from me here. So, now my plan was to let this, fucking rip here raw, no rubber condom off, like no cuts or anything. But because my mic was cutting out, for some reason, it ended up muting all the audio in certain segments, which now just leaves entire sections blank. So I am going to like cut those out and try and contextualize it a bit for what we were talking about in order to lead into the sections that once again have sound. But yeah, I just wanted to give you that little warning here at the top.
Oh my God.
Hey, how's it going, brother?
Oh, it is all happening. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Such a pleasure, man.
No, man, it's an honor for me, brother. This is huge for me.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. It's huge for me too. I've become such a massive fan of yours.
Really? Nah,
Yeah,
that's
over
fucking awesome.
through this whole process, and Pierre was just singing your praises, and here I am. So it's great.
Hey, give him my best for me. That's super sweet. I'll have to slip him some money under the table for the good PR he gave me.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure, bud.
Just kind of wanted to shoot this shit, man. I'm not like a big interview guy, so I just kind of wanted to meet you and talk about some wacky shit if you're up for it.
I love it. I'm all in. Can you see me? Can you hear me all right? Is that all right?
Oh yeah, no, you look amazing.
Okay.
You sound great. This is perfect.
Great. So where are you at right now?
Tampa, Florida, baby.
All right.
How about
Love
you?
it. My family and I actually, we live in Paris now. And so we're just kind of hanging out. Yeah. Kids are learning French.
Exciting. How long have you been in Paris, France now?
We've been here for a few months.
Oh, okay. So this is
So not
fresh.
long. Yeah, it's a very fresh move. All right, let's hear it. What's up. Are we beginning? Are we in this?
Oh yeah, no, we're going in. We're doing
Let's
it
go,
live.
baby. Hey, are we live right now?
Well, just kind of, just recording.
Kind of. Oh, okay, great. And then you're gonna do what you do. I love it. Well, first, let me start this off. Congratulations on everything.
Hey man, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You as well, brother.
No, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. It's just really cool to see people do what they love, just really at the highest level in their own field. You know what I mean? And so, bravo, man.
That means a lot. And I truly just feel like I got lucky. I got blessed. Started it when I was like 11, and things just kind of fell into place really in a unbelievably fortuitous way that I could have never.
Wow, you started at 11.
Yes, sir. 11 years old.
No way. That is just so amazing.
It wasn't a super noble start. I was grabbing a bunch of other people's videos and re-uploading them. I mean, it was some gnarly shit I was posting back then.
That's great. Hey, we all start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of, I mean, Price is Right.
Oh, let's go.
The classics, the absolute
Let's go.
classic.
The class. You know, the Price is Right. I got to tell you, this was during a time where I actually really needed money. Right. I was doing commercial at that time. I was doing commercials, and actually, when the Price is Right aired, I had two commercials of mine aired during the commercial breaks randomly during my particular episode, and but I was desperate to win, right? And I showed up in line, and I had a big gulp from 7-Eleven filled with Red Bull. And so you could see that I looked like I was on drugs on the show because I could not sit still. It was because of the Red Bull. But yeah, that's my story.
Hey yo, coming in like a little jump scare here. This was one of the sections where my mic fully cut out, which my response is now muted, which also muted a bit of the overall audio as well. So instead, I will just tell you that I thought it was very cool. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the infamous Aaron Paul on Price is Right clip. It's a really fun clip to watch. As he's mentioning, he looks wired. He is expressing enthusiasm that you probably wouldn't see me express if I witnessed the birth of my first child. Like, I don't know if I'm able to convey that level of enthusiasm. It looked like he won the fucking Super Bowl on The Price is Right. Super hype. So here, I got a wacky one for you. Aliens. I want to dive right in. How do you feel about aliens?
I mean, I'm all in on the aliens.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, what do you think?
I mean, are you not?
Oh, I super am. Me and my dad, we get into arguments all the time because my dad, big time firm believer, he thinks aliens built the pyramids. He's all in on Punku.
I mean, look, I think it's pretty ignorant to think that aliens don't exist.
Absolutely. Do you think they visited us though?
I'm not sure. You know what? I actually think maybe there are other species on the planet that we just simply don't know about that are far smarter than we could ever imagine. You know what I mean? There's new things that are being discovered constantly, that have been here forever. I mean, far before humans. And so, I mean, if you look at like microorganisms, for example, that was just recently discovered in comparison of, humanity. But and they're everywhere.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Especially like in the ocean, you got like some fucking nightmarish creatures.
There's some pretty crazy stuff. I mean, look at the movie The Abyss.
Yeah.
I mean that's the storyline. That's kind of what I maybe believe. Maybe there are super intellectual species that live deep in our waters, but who knows?
What do you think they built the pyramids?
Maybe, man. I mean, the pyramids. The fact that the pyramids were just built for it feels like they weren't tombs, right? They were just built for a purpose. Like there's something going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my
what is that purpose? You tell me.
According to my father, who I think preeminent expert on everything extraterrestrial. This guy, I swear, if there are aliens coming, they'll contact him first.
I love it.
He likes to say the pyramids he believes were used since they're lined up with the Orion's belt, like perfectly within centimeters or something. He believes it was some kind of like communication device that the aliens gave humans the blueprints for to talk to them or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty surreal. There's some incredible things out there for sure.
Yeah. Now, kind of piggybacking off that, how about ghosts? What do you think of ghosts?
Oh, ghosts, man. You know what? I don't know. I think our minds sort of play tricks on us, maybe. But the thing is, I don't know. So I'm open to it all,
Yeah.
I always say you know what you know until you know something else, right? And so
yeah, so I'm a big time Scrooge when it comes to the paranormal. I bah humbug it, but like you, I like to be very open.
See, I like to be open, but I think I'm right on your level, buddy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think our minds can easily play tricks on us, and we tend to, if we believe in that, we tend to just really lean in. But
I've been doing a lot of ghost hunts recently to prove myself wrong because I think it'd be really fucking hype if,
I love ghost stories. I love
yeah.
like films with said ghosts. But yeah.
It's fun, man. Nothing's happened so far, but if I ever have a paranormal experience where I'm
Mhm.
levitating and
Will you call me?
ectoplasming, oh, for sure. Oh my
Okay,
God,
good.
yeah.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so.
I hope it's something truly horrifying, like I end up in a mangled corpse or something because a ghost just annihilates me. It'd be incredible.
You're like, you never believed in me, and they're just coming after you.
And now here's one of the instances I briefly mentioned at the start of the video here where this whole section is a bit fucky because my mic wasn't picking up some of the audio, which ended up muting some of the audio just on the recording itself. So I'll just go ahead and intro what this topic here was that it kind of bounced to. Aaron Paul was mentioning about how excited he was about the response to Dispatch. So then we started talking a bit about Dispatch for a minute.
Just really excited that the world has really responded to what you and I and the rest of the team have put so much love into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I mean, for me, it took 2 years. I don't know how long it took you to, finally from start to finish, but it took a long time for me.
Yeah, no,
And
it wasn't short.
yeah, it wasn't short. And I mean, I just got approached by a guy. I was picking up smash burgers last night just down the road, and he came in from outside and he approached me and said, "Hey, Mr. Paul, it's just so nice to meet you. I just want to thank you so much for doing Dispatch." It was just, I've been getting approached from so many people on the streets about this game, and I just love that it really resonates with people. So
You're the heart and soul of Dispatch, though, man. Dispatch does not hit as hard if it's not Aaron Paul as Robert Robertson, man. I'm telling you, you are like the catalyst to why that game is so good. Your performance is incredible, and I'm just lucky to be a part of it, man. The whole team crushed it. The writing is amazing, animation's amazing.
isn't
All the
isn't
cast.
isn't it true? I think it's really special,
It
and
is.
this is why I leaned in. It was sent to me. I've been asked to do games in the past, and I've really wanted to jump into the gaming world just because I love gamers, and I love how it kind of just unites people, And my brother is a gamer through and through every day of his life. He's in the game world, and most of his friends are people that he's met through gaming. He's never met them most of them in person, but it's just scattered throughout the world. And I think it's just such a beautiful thing to see how it really brings people together. I mean, this is your world, right? And it's really cool. It's really cool to see, and I'm very proud to finally, sort of be a part of it.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It is a special game. Like, I think there's very few games that have this kind of passion that is clearly coming through in the. I think they've done an amazing job.
Yeah, we're spoiled, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
only downhill from here for me. Like this, I'm never getting another role like
All right.
this.
Well, we can hold hands as we are falling down. It's all
Yeah,
right. We have each other. It's fine.
exactly. That's all we need at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
So I guess kind of speaking on the acting side of things, I have a bit
Yeah.
of a big guilty pleasure, and I'm curious if you've got something similar. I love
Okay.
like horrible movies, like really bad movies. I
Yeah,
love it.
you do.
Yeah. Are you kind of in the same boat at all? Do you ever watch anything that's like so
I
bad it's
mean,
good?
man, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know if I'm in the same boat. Like, can you give me an example of something that is so bad that it's good? Are you talking like Sharknado?
Yeah,
Is
like
that sort of the vibe?
that's kind of in the vibe, but
And nothing against Sharknado or the people
yeah,
behind Sharknado.
right.
Congratulations. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I lean into, and like the old school like Adam Sandler type humor. I mean, I think he's so brilliant, but a lot of the humor is very dumb humor, right?
Which is
And
great.
which is great, but I don't think that's in the category of, because I think his movies are perfect. You know what I mean? So give me an example of very bad. What movies do you consider very bad but you're in love with?
So I think the classic go-to for most people is like Tommy Wiseau's The Room, but I've got
Okay.
I've got a bit of a pinky up pretentious pick here from a few years ago called Moonfall. Have you ever heard of Moonfall?
No,
It
no.
it is a beautiful disaster about
Okay.
the moon falling out of orbit and about to destroy the world.
Oh, wow.
And it is fascinating. Like I don't want to spoil too much, but it goes in
Okay.
directions you would never ever possibly expect with the most
That's
fucking
so that's so interesting because I always thought, you know what, there that would be a great concept of a movie. There's always movies about asteroids coming to Earth and destroying Earth.
right.
But what if an asteroid came to the moon and really just annihilated it? What would that how would that affect Earth? So is that kind of similar to what
It's similar to that, but if you were
okay.
like overdosing while writing it, like it is insane. Like in all the right ways, it is insane, which makes it so fun.
That is great. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Have you seen first of all, are you up to date on do you watch The Studio? Do you watch that show?
Oh no, no, no! I've
You
been meaning
don't?
to catch up on
All
it
right, well
though.
there's a great movie that Seth Rogen, he's a big studio head, and they're trying to create this movie about a zombie apocalypse that's sort of spread through um diarrhea,
Okay, okay.
and but there's a movie that was made forever ago. Maybe they got inspired by this movie for the show, but it's a film called Zombie Ass. Okay.
Zombie ass, huh?
Zombie Ass. And it's just all about that. It's about a zombie apocalypse that happens all through um, your bowel movements. So when you have a moment, check out the trailer for Zombie Ass.
Okay.
And it's fascinating. I never watched the movie, but I saw this trailer 20 years ago, and it's something that has stuck with me my entire life.
All right, I'll have to give you my letterboxed review on that. Maybe I'll be a big zombie ass
Yeah, you
enthusiast.
might, it might fall in to that category perfectly for you. But I actually love the trailer. It's just so far down I mean, it is just so terrible.
Perfect.
But you can't look away. You know what I mean?
That's the best feeling right there. That's what I look for.
Yeah, yeah, I love it.
So what else what are you into right now? Like what's been like your big go to, whether it's for like entertainment or maybe just like a new hobby you found yourself diving in on?
Oh man. Well, I'm obsessed with running. I never used to be like an active person. I used to hate running, to be honest. This isn't really a very exciting answer. I'm just trying to think of something that I'm really obsessed with. But it's something I have to do every day. It's one of those things. It took me a minute to get addicted to it, but now I just love it, you know. But yeah, it's not all that exciting. Out here, I'm trying my hardest with French. I guess that's like a new hobby. My kids are far better than I am. I mean, they're in a fully immersive school. I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, girl, boy. But yeah, what else? Not, it's not. I mean, I love movies. I try to watch a movie. I try to do it every night, if I can. But yeah. What about you?
Oh man, just kind of same old shit over here. I've been learning magic tricks. I mean, I guess that's a new
No,
one.
do you have one? Can you show me one?
Oh, I don't. Oh boy, I don't know if you.
Oh, can you show me one?
Oh, all right. Since you're asking so nicely, give me 1 second. Let me get my deck of cards real quick.
Okay, okay. I have a story about a magic trick that because I know maybe two like card tricks
hmm
that were shown to me by my grandfather when I was a young boy. And I remember when I booked a Mission Impossible movie that or J.J. Abrams was directing. And I remember when I met with J.J., my friend did Lost with J.J. and she told me JJ's obsessed with magic. So
Oh,
bring up
huge.
magic when you meet him. I go, I will. And so I brought up magic my first day on set of Mission Impossible, and I had not met Tom Cruise yet, and I'm talking to JJ. I go, "Hey, so you're into magic?" And he's like, "Oh my god!" He goes, "Wait, do you know magic?" I go, "Oh, well, I started backpedaling. I go, "Oh, yeah, I know maybe a couple tricks." He's like, "You got to show me. Like soon, you got to show me." I'm like, "Okay, yeah." So I was like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do?" Anyways, Tom Cruise comes walking onto set with JJ, and the first thing out of JJ's mouth when he introduces me to Tom, he goes, "Aaron's a magician." I'm like, "Oh, no, 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 no." And this is in front of the entire crew. And they have a deck of cards to give to me. He's like, "Come on, show Tom a trick." I was like, "Oh no, this is not happening." And the first time I try the trick on Tom, it fails miserably. But in
No.
classic Tom Cruise fashion, he just shakes my hand and kind of laughs, and he's like, "No, no, do it again, do it again." I was like, "Oh no." And so I just pull out like such a child magic trick that it's just such a no-brainer. And I just do this kid's trick to Tom Cruise, and it worked, but it's just so lame. But he was just so sweet about it. Anyways, that's all I got.
That's awesome,
But
though.
isn't that such a funny and also kind of sad story?
No, nothing sad about it. I think that's special. And now he'll always remember you as the magician that blew his mind.
Okay, all right. Well, what sort of magic? What sort of magic you into?
So when I was a kid, I used to love magic. I used to buy like the DVDs for like illusionists to do all like the flourishes and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were filming a video last week where we brought in a magician just for some fun. And I've just got the fucking bug again. So me and a couple of friends have been learning so many magic
I
tricks.
love it. That's great.
It's fun. It's so fun.
It is so fun. It is so fun. I love creating magical worlds for my kids. So I'm very much on that same page,
Yeah.
and so I should really learn. I should learn more
Yeah.
to like fascinate them because I'm really into it as well. So
I can teach you a couple of them that I've dusted off the knowledge on.
okay, you know what, I was just in New York. I was in New York twice over the last 2 weeks, and each time I went to this beautiful thing called Speakeasy Magic, and it's the theme of the bar is the Overlook Hotel from The Shining, but then you are told to go through this sort of like secret passage. I don't want to give anything away, but I recommend whoever's watching, if you happen to go to New York, go to Speakeasy Magic. It is the greatest magic show I think I've ever seen. It's just like brilliant magicians come to your little table just like in rotation, and they just constantly show you close-up magic.
So cool.
But it's the greatest close-up magic you've ever seen.
That's
So
exciting.
yeah, that's cool. So I don't want to put you on the spot. I feel like I'm being J.J. Abrams right now, demanding that you do a
No,
trick.
no,
But
no.
yeah, have you done some tricks on your
We did when the magicians came. It was in order to do street magic. So
yeah.
the idea was they'd show me tricks, blow my mind, and then I would then learn a trick or two to do street magic in Tampa to see if I
Oh,
could.
great.
Yep, see if I could impress anybody. So I did do a few tricks, and I got to tell you, those people will never be the same after what I did to them out there.
Well, remember when David Blaine's special came out, Street Magic,
Oh yeah, oh my
back in the
god, yeah.
day? I remember DiCaprio was a part of it
Yep.
randomly.
He did all the cool shit, sticking the ice pick into his hand and
Dude,
all that.
I pulled an ice pick out of David Blaine's hand
Woo.
in a hotel room in Comic-Con in San Diego. Yeah, I still have that ice pick.
That's awesome. Was
Yeah.
that in the special, or was that just for fun?
No, no, it was in the special. It
Oh,
was in the
nice.
special. But yeah, but it's legit. I mean, he just does it. He just kind of goes through, pain hypnosis and just leans in. Okay, what are you gonna? You're gonna blow all of our minds right now. I know it.
I can do a little one real quick. Let me just grab
Okay,
this deck of
okay,
cards. It's not
okay.
that temper your expectations. I don't think I'm gonna have you over there like prolapsing in disbelief or anything. I think it'll be pretty standard, but I'll see what I can do. Give me just 1 second.
Okay, let's do it. I love it. I'm very excited about what's to happen. I think all of you are. It's going to be great. He's going to blow our minds. Where is he going? What is he doing? Is he setting up the deck right now? Is that what's happening? Okay, let's see. The anticipation is killing me.
See if I can pull a little something off here.
All right, I'm watching.
Okay, this is a pretty simple one. So here, I'd fan out the cards. I'd say, all right, Aaron Paul, J.J. Abrams here. Pick a card. Oh, here.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pick that. So I pull it. Yeah, that one looks great. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good pick. So
yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So then, what I'd have you do?
Yeah.
You'd have your card. You lock that in. I'd flip over so everything's face up. You'd put the face down card in the face up deck. Where it doesn't matter where.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to see what your card would be, right? Because everything's face up, it's face down. So then what I'd do, I'd fuck it up and I'd say, like, you know, don't want to make a magician's jump too easy here because I can clearly see what your card is. So you'd flip face up, face down, face up, face down. So now we can agree it's all mixed up. We've got face down cards and face up positions. Everything's all weird and cattywampus. Then I'd ask you, well, what's a magic word? What's your favorite word?
I mean, abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
I mean, right?
Just like that. The whole deck is face up.
Wait.
Except, what's that little guy doing there?
Whoa. Okay. That is very... Is that my card?
I don't know. Is it your card?
Oh, wow. There you go, buddy. Okay. That's very impressive. Come on.
Do you think I'd get a Mission Impossible role for that?
That's very, very impressive. That is so far superior to the one that I attempted to do. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Beautiful work. Beautiful work.
The people in the streets of Tampa couldn't get enough of that when they were trying to burn me at the stake for
it. That's great, man. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you for humoring me.
How long have you been growing up that hair of yours? Beautiful hair.
Thank you. 2018, and I did it out of spite.
Oh, good. You know what? Doing stuff out of spite is the best.
It is, right? It just feels so good.
Yeah. It's very spiteful of you.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. So, okay, what out of spite because you just wanted to rub it in everyone's face?
No, so like I had just not gotten a haircut in a little while. I guess I just got real lazy, you know, fucking full. And people online were like, "Man, you look like shit. Cut your hair." So I said, "Okay, you know what? Hold my wiener. I'm not cutting my hair ever again." Actually, so I just never cut it.
Excuse me. Hold my wiener just for a moment, and then you just let it go. Good for you.
Exactly. That's exactly.
That's
right.
great. And then now you're rocking it.
Yep. And now I just actually really like it.
So, are you going to keep it going forever?
Probably, barring some kind of catastrophic change in life circumstances, or if J.J. Abrams contacts me for Mission Impossible and needs a man, like I've watched a lot of your interviews. Like, I've been a huge fan of yours for a super long time. Breaking Bad is literally my favorite show ever. I think it is perfect.
Oh, thanks, man.
So I pay attention, and I know that you're not like a big technology guy. And here again, this whole segment here had my mic cutting in and out, which was like muting the recording audio. So it almost seems like I'm saying like a slur or something here because the audio like censors me as I'm asking him this question. But what I was asking him was about his relationship with technology, because I have followed Aaron Paul for a long time. I have seen a lot of his interviews, and he's mentioned like once or twice that he personally doesn't indulge in a lot of the technology that we have glued to our asshole every second of every day, with all of these modern conveniences where most of us spend the vast majority of our times behind screens, or our days are based around a lot of these things, and always being online with unlimited access. Aaron Paul has stated like once or twice in the past that he doesn't subscribe to that. And there was even some articles I read a while ago where they were speculating to what extent, and they made it sound like he was living in a van down by the river, isolated from Wi-Fi signals with no electricity and no running water, and that's clearly not the case at all. So I wanted to just ask and figure out like what actually is his relationship with technology, because I think it is a very admirable decision to not be, you know, perpetually consumed by, you know, technology every second of every day, where you're like hypnotized by it and scratching at your neck if you can't check your phone or something.
Yeah, you know, I just maybe I have a pretty addictive personality, you know. And I used to own a computer. I've had two computers, two laptops, and they both got stolen. One got stolen out of my car, and one got stolen out of my place in Albuquerque when I was shooting Breaking Bad. And each time it felt like my world was just so, it was just so invasive, you know. And I it's like, you know, I'm not going to get a computer again for a while. And I realized when I let go of my computer how much more time I had in my personal life. You know, I found myself being outside more. I found myself just doing other activities outside of just sort of surfing the web. And then same thing, like I used to smoke back in the day. I quit like 20 years ago. And the moment I quit, I realized again how much more time I had. And so once I mean, look, I'm talking on my iPhone right now, right? I still have a smartphone, but I try to use I just swap out my SIM card. I have another phone I use called the Light phone. And I just love it. I feel lighter when I go out into the world. I stopped getting the sort of like the phantom vibrating phone in my pocket. That stopped. I stopped just like doom scrolling, you know. I just felt healthier, you know what I mean? For me. But yeah, I encourage people to, I'm not anti-technology by any means, but I think it's important for people to control themselves. You know, they should control the technology versus, you know, technology kind of controlling them, which I think in a lot of cases is the case.
Absolutely. So like I was going to mention, you know, I actually made like a pretty big disconnect from the online world. Like like you,
Yeah.
I was very much every day doom scrolling constantly. A year ago, kind of just cold turkey tried to reduce that as much as. Then of course the audio goes once again to the back rooms here. I don't know why this was happening. My guess is that on the call, my mic was being prioritized by the call, which then lowered it for like the OBS recording. Because on the call, I could see the levels were great. I didn't check the OBS levels, but it's clear it wasn't really good on OBS. But anyway, what I was saying there is that I definitely understand that perspective, because I recently, over the last year, have made much more of an effort to disconnect from a lot of like the online stuff every second of every day. And unsurprisingly, it does feel better. I think pretty much anyone who like reduces the amount of time they spend online will probably tell you, preach the gospel, that they do feel better for it. And something I've been pretty outspoken with for a long time now, even before like, you know, taking more time away from like perpetual internet shit, is that everyone kind of retreats inside now, because a lot of technology is wanting you to do that, because you are much more profitable when you are inside fucking hooked on their product like a child latched onto their mother's teat. When you are suckling from things like, you know, AI, if you're using AI as your best friend and constantly be chatting to them or whatever, and only talking to people through the internet, you're not making like powerful connections. Like, yeah, of course you can connect to people and it's great for that, but you miss out on so much of like a social experience of life by not being out in the real world for meaningful periods of time. And I think that is just so important, and it's why we're seeing so many people being less and less happy. And I talk about this on stream. This isn't a new thing for me. This is something I yap about quite a bit. I think one of the most important things you can do for your own mental health and well-being, and also just to get better at the socializing with humans, is to actually go out and meet humans, to be in the real world as opposed to constantly online. I don't think it's any surprise that people feel more alone now than ever, because people are inside now more than ever. Like, it's not the biggest mystery in the world. So I think that Aaron Paul's decision here and the way he explains it makes a lot of sense to me, where he's reduced the amount of technology that he consumes in his day-to-day life. It's not zero, so he still does, of course, have plenty of modern conveniences. He's just not constantly inundated with them. So I do think that makes sense. Hearing that he didn't have a computer is very interesting, though. That would be very tough for me to to live my life without at least having a computer, even outside of like just being able to see what's going on in the world. Not being able to play games. Goodness gracious, Lord have mercy. That's a fate worse than death. Imagine a world no games.
I mean, I don't think we're meant to have all of this information. Well, I know we're not meant to have all this information. Like, we're not supposed to be drowning in information. You know what I mean?
And not only that, we're not supposed to be like as available all the time, connected to every human being on the planet.
No. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Hey man, I mean, I'm such a big advocate of this phone. It's called the Light phone. I would love to send you one.
Sure.
You would love it, and I think it's just important for people to know that there's other options out there. You know, I mean, smartphones were built, they were designed really to become addictive. You know, and it's become a drug in a way, and it's just a drug that's fully acceptable globally, you know. And I just feel like I built a cabin in the mountains of Idaho. I grew up in Idaho. I love that state. But when I built it, I really wanted people to come and disconnect. And so I have a hidden Wi-Fi. So like when you look, because there's zero service there, when you look for Wi-Fi, nothing even shows up. A network doesn't even show up. And so people will ask, like, well, what's your Wi-Fi? And I just say, we don't have one. And first they panic, you know.
Yeah.
I go, look, if you need to get work done, there's a lodge with a great space. You can get work done. It's a mile up the road. You can get there in, 4 minutes. And but the way people change in literally just a day, you know, they become a different person.
Absolutely.
You know. Yeah. And so I can't recommend it enough. I'm gonna send you a phone.
I'd love to show you the farm around here. We're gonna work on getting a lot of cool shit going. Like, I mean, you have the alcohol, and something that kind of inspired us for is we want to do like a little vineyard at the farm.
Okay.
Not as like a business or anything, just for like some fun. But if we ever start making some high quality wine, I'll send you some of that.
There you go. I love it. Hey, I'm all about that, man. Working with your hands, growing stuff yourself. After so we're doing a year abroad here in Paris, and then we're actually moving. We have a farm in the countryside in California, about an hour and a half outside of LA. We've had it for about 5 years. It's an old walnut farm. But we have a very small vineyard. It's a blend. It's a 70-30 split of red grapes. But the thing is, it's all dry farming we do. This is the first year that we're actually going to finally harvest the grapes. But we have 300 separate vines, and each vine usually produces, apparently from what I hear, produces about a one bottle. So we'll get roughly 300 bottles.
That's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah. So when that's done, I'll send you some as well.
Brother, I'm excited for this care package. You're like Santa Claus right now. This is awesome.
I do what I can. You know what I mean? But I hope it's good. I'll send you some walnuts, send you some wine, send you some phones. It's great. What more do you need? You know? Well, I'm excited for you to try the company that Brian and I started. It's a labor of love. We've never taken a salary. We've only hemorrhaged money into the company. We're very proud to say that we've hired all of our employees personally. But when we were launching this thing, we were in Florida all the time, all over Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Rocco's Tacos, legendary. Love Rocco. That was one of our first accounts out in Florida, and we served drinks there many times. But yeah, I'll set you up.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Full disclosure, I hadn't watched this recording back until right now as I'm editing it. It's always hard for you to know like how my editing process goes, I suppose. But I basically just edit things. I do it live. Fuck it, do it live type shit. And as I am editing this, it seems like every single time I am talking towards the end of the call here, my mic is it's just sucking the fattest farts right now. It is cutting out pretty much every time I talk, and I can't even like leave in the tiddlywinks because it's actually just silence, mainly on my end. So now it's like not muting all of the audio. Now it's mainly me sprinkled in here with muting sometimes the whole call. I don't know what happened. And it really sucks because now it makes it hard to just showcase the whole conversation. So now I'm going to need to like explain how we got to this topic that Aaron and I are discussing. And it's like I have to fucking ADR it because now my section of it's not in there, which not the biggest deal in the world, I suppose, because let's be honest, you're not here to listen to me yap. You want to hear from Aaron Paul. But even still, it's weird because now I have to break up the conversation because my mic was not cooperating. Or I guess maybe it's not even really the mic's fault. I should have probably just checked the OBS settings. But man. Anyway, though, we were drifting into talking about things that we are doing currently that we're passionate about, like projects. And he was talking about what him and Bryan Cranston have been doing together, like Dos Hombres, which is the alcohol that they do together. And I don't know, it was just really wholesome listening to him talk about how much he enjoys this process and how much it means to him.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, we're super proud of it. It's our baby. We traveled down to Oaxaca in search of it personally, and we made a pact. Like, look, if we don't find something that we both truly love, there's no reason to bring it out into the world. If one person loves it and the other, is not a fan. There's no reason. And so it took us a minute to find it, but we finally did. And we're incredibly proud of the company that we've built, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. You guys have crushed it, man. And like you said, if it's not something that you are passionate about, if it's not perfect, what's the like you
exactly?
It's something that you want to do out of the love of doing. I think that shows pretty much in everything you do, by the way. Like everything.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Everything I've ever seen from you, it always feels like, oh, Aaron Paul's doing this not for like a paycheck or something. He's like all in on this.
Yeah, I mean, look, I haven't made any money off of that. And same, I mean, I actually just started, not just, I've been working on it for a couple of years, but we've been on the market for almost a year. I started a fine food group randomly with a buddy of mine who's a world-class chef. But we wanted to bring out humane, sustainable products that, companies and customers can trust. It's called the Only Fine Food Group. And so once I have a bunch of stuff to share with you, I'm going to send you a big gift basket. I'm going to wrap the bow myself. I might just hand deliver it to you.
Would love that.
But yeah. It's good, man. It's just fun to find stuff that you are passionate about, whatever that may be, and just lean into it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, not a lot, I think every single person on the planet has ideas, right? It's just all about following through with those ideas and just kind of marching forward, and don't let anyone get you down,
Absolutely, man. I think that's a very inspirational thing here too for those people that have ideas and don't know how to start or don't have the motivation. Right. Big thing, man, is you just gotta fucking rip it. You just gotta send it.
You just gotta rip it, baby. I love it. You gotta send it. Exactly right. And also throw a bunch of shit on the wall. Absolutely. See what sticks.
Yeah. There's so many options now. Like, while there is like an over reliance on technology, a lot of what's happened as a result is a big barrier to a lot of things has gotten smaller.
Right.
So like now is a great time to start for things that you're passionate about, because you can find unlimited resources on like what you need to procure it or where you need to start, which is just great. Like I think it's just
See, that's one of the things that I actually love about AI. I actually really do not like AI at all. I think it's very dangerous, but there's some elements of AI that I can get behind. I can really get behind some elements of it. But one of those is advice. There's some great advice on how to build companies. What are the first steps, right? There's also a great book called 0 to 1. So great books of learning how to really, what is the first step? And so, yeah,
Yeah.
I love this conversation you and I are having. We're just so all over the place, from aliens
Yeah.
to pyramids to business to magic. I think it's great. I hope it works out.
Well, I personally think it worked out really well. I very much enjoyed this conversation. It is unfortunate that I fucked up the recording in such a big way, though. And I know there's a bit of a meme with me being inept when it comes to technology, but come on. Like, I feel like I'm somewhat blameless here. Like, how was I supposed to expect my mic to set its audio to only be communicative with whales? Like, I didn't expect it to just start, like, muting itself with, like, no, like, actual decibels or anything. Like, it was fine on the call, but the OBS audio, for some reason, was just set super low and just ended up muting and nuking a lot of the content. So, my response to this is not even audible, by the way, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it was a very fun conversation where I am not an interviewer. I have never really done formal interviews or anything like that, but I love to have conversations with people. And I really appreciated how willing Aaron Paul was just to go all over the place with me here. Like, there was no through line or anything with our conversation. It was truly just shooting the shit, which is something I really like to do. It's something that's a staple on my streams where we just shoot the shit. And I really enjoy just that whole type of vibe. And it was a lot of fun to talk about just a bunch of things with Aaron Paul. So I completely share the sentiment. I loved the conversation. We did also talk a little bit more about Dispatch because we are both still pretty giddy over just how good the game has turned out to be and how much people seem to like it. But I want to make it clear again, this is not a sponsor or anything at all. Again, we are just all over the place just talking about things that we like. And like that, again, has just been a topic that we wanted to talk about together. So it is here.
I hope that you and I get to do multiple seasons of this game.
Me too.
You know, I love talking about people that you want to cheer for. The team behind Dispatch are just all so great, so passionate about what they do. You know, the love and the care they put into these stories is truly blinding, and is what really resonated with me when I first got the scripts that were sent my way. I mean, it was a stack of 8 scripts, thick scripts, right? It was a daunting thing to kind of take on when it was offered to me. But I read sort of the clip notes of it. I saw a little teaser trailer and then a beautiful scene that was already animated, and I was like, wow, this game is really different, and I love the rollout. I miss that because, it gives you the sort of the water cooler talk at the end of the week or the beginning of the week, right, of the particular episodes or the that you completed. It's like when Breaking Bad came out,
Right.
It aired Sunday nights, right? So people would get together, at work on Monday and just, talk about what they just witnessed. It's very cool. So I hope we get to go, I hope we get to do more.
Me too, man. I'm super excited about doing. I mean, I'm sure you've seen. It's fucking crushing it, man. 1 million.
Dude, it's crazy.
10
How,
days.
how does that make you feel? Are you excited?
Oh yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you're probably familiar with me in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, but
Of course. I mean, everybody. Honestly, people in Paris still talk about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, you made a serious impression globally. So
I was snubbed at the Oscars that year, but
I know. I'm honestly still pretty pissed.
I don't think about it much anymore. But like aside from that, this is like the first like real role I've had. So for it to be a banger like this is crazy.
I just love to be part of the team. It's very, very cool, and I love your enthusiasm. Watched your videos, and you're like, your whole thing is like, I just hope I don't suck ass, and you certainly don't, man. You certainly don't. It's very cool. The unfortunate thing with doing this is it just takes so much time to do it. So it's hard to get people together to kind of really work off of each other, right? But luckily we were able to, in our cans, like in the sound booth, we could hear sometimes, the other performances, but it was cool, man. It was a fun ride. I'm excited for people. I'm not sure where it's. I know the last run of episodes was like a pretty serious cliffhanger. I'm sure when this comes out, maybe all of them will have aired. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I can post this whenever. The finale is on Wednesday, so
oh, great.
I've been streaming it. Like I am super invested in it. I think it is an extremely, extremely compelling story that I can't wait to see how they wrap up. Because I don't know. Like I have no idea.
Oh,
where it
you
goes.
don't know?
No, I have no clue.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So was it the last set of was it a pretty serious cliffhanger?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was with Chase.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't know what happens to Chase yet?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Sonar's lines
Yeah.
are, "I'm doing coke, looking at boobs." I don't know what happened.
That's so great. Sonar's great. Yeah, you're gonna I'm interested to see what people feel of the whole thing. But yeah, it's great.
Really is, man. I really appreciate you taking some time to talk to me, man. Like I know probably like a little odd talking to a goober like this over a call like this,
Oh,
but it means
please.
a lot.
No, honestly, I gotta say it's very refreshing. I love your whole vibe. I love what you're doing. I couldn't be happier for you, and I couldn't be happier about being a part of, one of your things. It's great. So thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here, brother. Like again, it's a huge honor. Like truly, I've had to like do my best to sit in this chair without like jumping up and enjoy this. Thank you so much, brother. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, man. I'm looking
All right,
forward to
buddy.
hopefully talking again.
Yeah, for sure. Would love that. And next time I'm in Tampa, I'm hitting you up.
Fuck yeah, can't wait, brother.
All right. See you, bud.
See you, man. What a nice guy. What a genuinely nice guy. Even pretending to be impressed by my magic trick and all. I really appreciated the conversation. We got to talk for like an hour, feel each other out, and I hope we get to do more together in the future. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I wanted to share this with all of you, and that's really about it. So yeah.